Welcome back to Manna Moments with Daisy. Last time we've talked about lessons from the Ark. Today we will park in chapter 9 verses 1 through 17 as we learn the story behind the rainbow. Chapter 9 opens with God repeating the plan to Noah, so listen up. God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth." You will find that in the next couple of verses, the instructions sound familiar. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth and all the birds in the sky and on every creature that moves along the ground and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands. Everything that lives and moves about will be food for you. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now give you everything. Sounds a lot like what he told Adam in the beginning when he gave him charge over everything in the garden, doesn't it? Because humans are still sinners and subject to wickedness, this time Yahweh had additional instructions. These instructions would be about taking the life of another. He says in verse 4, "But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it, and for your lifeblood I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal, and from each human being too. I will demand an accounting for the life of another human being. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed, for in the image of God has God made mankind." This passage is important. It still applies. He said that he will demand an accounting for every life taken. Then he repeats himself again. "As for you, be fruitful and increase in number. Multiply on the earth and increase upon it." Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, "I now establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you, the birds, the livestock, and all the wild animals, all those that came out of the ark with you, every living creature on earth. I establish my covenant with you. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." Yes, there have been floods, but God promised not to destroy all life or the entire earth again by flood. It goes on in verse 12, "And God said, 'This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures of every kind on the earth.' So God said to Noah, 'This is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on the earth.'" See, Yahweh is so gracious that he repeats the covenant a number of times to make sure you didn't miss it. What a loving Heavenly Father we have. He is so patient with his children. That's all the time we have for today. Tune in next time as we see how Yahweh closes out Noah's life story with a gift and shows us that being righteous doesn't mean we have to be perfect. God bless you.